Lena and Adam had been friends for as long as they could remember. Their connection was one of those rare, effortless things that you can't quite explain. She was quiet and thoughtful, the kind of person who would notice the smallest shift in your mood, the one who remembered details you forgot you even mentioned. He, on the other hand, was the sunshine in her life, cheerful, confident, and always ready with a joke to pull her out of her own head. He made it his personal mission to make her laugh, especially on her worst days. Their friendship grew so naturally, like a wild seed that found the perfect patch of soil to sprout, flourishing without any help. It was simple, it was easy, it was comfortable. But over time, for Lena, comfort began to feel like something more. She felt her heart flutter whenever Adam smiled in that particular way, a little crinkle forming at the corner of his eyes. Every time he would stop what he was doing just to listen to her rambling thoughts, her heart would skip a beat. And when he stood by her side, offering silent support without her ever needing to ask, she knew this feeling wasn't just friendship anymore. Adam felt it too. The line between friend and something more had started to blur. He found himself looking for her in every room, his day not quite feeling complete until he'd heard her voice. He started seeing her not just as his best friend, but as someone he couldn't imagine his life without. This feeling, this pull towards her, was deeper and stronger than anything he'd ever felt. But they were both trapped in the same beautiful, terrifying cage of their friendship. The fear was a constant companion. The fear of speaking up and potentially shattering the perfect world they had built together. But an even greater fear was lurking in the shadows, the fear of staying silent and losing the chance for what could be, the fear of one day watching the other fall in love with someone else. One quiet evening, as the sun began to dip below the horizon, they found themselves sitting on their favorite bench near the sea. The sky was a soft, moody grey, and the rhythmic sound of the waves crashing against the shore filled the comfortable silence between them. It was a peaceful scene, but inside both of their hearts were a storm of unspoken words. Finally, Adam turned to her, his usual confidence replaced by a gentle vulnerability. He took a deep breath, as if gathering all the courage in the world, and said her name softly, "Lena, there's something I need to tell you." Her heart began to pound against her ribs. This was it. The moment that could change everything. She could feel the shift in the air, the weight of his unspoken words hanging between them. He looked directly into her eyes, his own filled with a mix of hope and fear. "I can't pretend any more," he began, his voice barely above a whisper. "I've tried, I really have, but I don't see you as just a friend. I haven't for a long time, Lena. I love you." The world seemed to stop. She stared at him, her mind replaying his words over and over. Her silence wasn't from shock or uncertainty. It was the silence of someone who had dreamt of this exact moment for so long that its reality felt overwhelming. A slow, shy smile spread across her face. And with a voice filled with emotion, she whispered back, "I love you too, Adam. I've loved you for a long time. I was just so scared." A wave of relief washed over Adam's face, and he let out a soft laugh, the sound mingling with the sea breeze. He reached out and took her hand, his fingers intertwining with hers. It felt right. It felt like coming home. "No more fear," he said, his voice firm and reassuring. "We're together now." And just like that, their story didn't end in heartbreak or with the bittersweet ache of what if. It ended with the most beautiful thing of all, a new beginning. A beginning where a lifelong friendship blossomed into a deep and lasting love, and love they knew was there forever. Their journey reminds us that sometimes the greatest love stories are the ones that have been right in front of us all along, just waiting for a single moment of courage. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next one. See you soon.